Right, YouTube channel King Nazu, and I'm here with my review of Dragonball Super Episode 94. Sorry about that. Anyway, we start off with good old Goku doing what he does best, eating! As he's finished his recruitment of Frieza, and all he has to do is wait for Fortune Teller Baba to resurrect him again. Just remember Frieza's placement in the team is temporary, and he'll be gone after this hawk. Gone forever. Okay, anyway, everybody is rather shocked that Goku's pretty lax about recruiting Frieza, and Bulma wants to know what did Goku offer Frieza in exchange for his volunteering for the tournament for Universe 7. And Goku says that he promised to resurrect Frieza using the Dragon Balls, to which everybody is shocked. Now, they should know that the Earth Dragon Balls can't bring back someone twice, and they've already bought Frieza the first time, so it wouldn't work again. Then again, Goku didn't say that he'd be using the Earth Dragon Balls, so, yeah, fair enough. And basically they have a billboard where they have the whole team with the addition of Frieza in a crappy cartoon kid drawing. And I feel that's appropriate, as I don't feel Frieza is worthy of a proper photo. Not like Majin Buu or the rest of the Z fighters. But this causes Trunks to see the picture and wonder why is Frieza on this billboard. And Bulma tries to cover up that these are all people who are here to celebrate Pan's birth. But fortunately, Kid Trunks is no fool and remembers that Frieza was a bit of an asshole and one of the most evil people to exist in Dragon Ball next to Majin Buu. But Vegeta says that Frieza has changed and New Leapin's a good guy now. While on the inside, he's breaking down inside as he had to defend Frieza. But then Goku says he has to go off and meet up with Fortune Teller Baba and Frieza. And meanwhile, Krillin and Android 18 would take Marin, Goten, and Trunks to Android 17's island so they could fulfill their obligation and look after the animals and protect them from poachers. And yeah, it was a nice distraction from the whole Frieza thing, as Kid Trunks was interested in giant monsters. I mean, who wouldn't be? I mean, look at all the people who like Godzilla and King Kong. Meanwhile, in Universe 4, Kitela, the god of destruction of Universe 4, meets up with Sidra, the god of destruction of the Loserverse, also known as Universe 9, about how Universe 7 is recruiting Frieza, and how they said that from the intel they got from the spies that Frieza is a very horrible guy, and that he probably might have some enemies, and that the best option for them to do is to have Frieza eliminated. And even if they just take out Frieza, that would leave Universe 7 short one member. And as said by Whis later on in the episode, they probably should have all 10 members or risk being disqualified by the Omni King and having their universe destroyed automatically. However, Sidra is skeptical about this plan, as if they get caught, the Omni King will be pissed and have their universes destroyed. But Katila says that as long as they have assassins that know how to keep confidentiality, everything should go smoothly. And he further encourages him by lying that Universe 7 will be the ones targeting Universe 9 first in the tournament, to which Sidra finds it underhanded. But he doesn't go full all out with it until he confronts the supreme douche himself, Ro, in which Ro, in his supreme kai of douchebaggery, pretty much goes along with the plan and encourages Caesar to hire the assassins to kill Frieza. And meanwhile, we cut back to uh, Krillin, Android 18, and Android 17 meeting with each other. And there's a bit of awkwardness as Krillin doesn't try to interact with Android 17 because he still thinks that he's still got some of his bad guy streaks to him. But Android 17 has changed and tries to act normal. And you see that Android 17 meets Marin for the first time, and he calls her Marun with the one R, like Krillin's girlfriend from the Garlic Jr. saga, which was filler in the old Dragon Ball Z. 18 says her name is Marin with two R's, not Marin with one R, and if he calls her that again, she'll kill Android 17. Putting aside that I doubt Android 18 has gotten strong enough to kill Android 17 at this point, is this hinting that in Dragon Ball Super's continuity that the Garlic Jr. saga thing was a thing? Or at the very least, Krillin was dating Marin? Okay, that's kind of odd. But, I mean, at least there's some, like, alternate version where Krillin was dating Marin and didn't have anything to do with Garlic Jr., I suppose it doesn't ruin much of the story. But yeah, Android 17, Android 18, and Krillin head off to the tournament while they leave Marin, Trunks, and Goten to defend the island and its animals. And Android 18 isn't worried about Marin because she knows that she's a pretty tough fighter, which makes sense that she is the daughter of Krillin and Android 18. Meanwhile, we see a bunch of poachers spying on them underwater and thinking that since it's being guarded by children, that'll be easy pickings. Oh, you poor fools. And then we cut to Master Roshi training on Korin's tower using the lightning flash surprise attack and saying that that his techniques that will ensnare and toss around opponents like the lightning flash surprise attack and the Mafuba, or the evil containment wave, as it's known in the English dub, will be very effective in the tournament of the Battle Royale, especially since the way to beat your opponents is by throwing them out of the ring. Which, as I've said before, would make Master Roshi a very effective asset to the team, as well as his centuries of experience. And we also get this one touching moment where Korin asks why did Master Roshi train here, and Master Roshi did it for sentimental reasons, as he used to train in Korin's tower, and Korin was his master back in the day. So yeah, this was a nice touching moment. We also get this other nice touching moment where Android 17 and Piccolo at first meet after their fight back in the Cell Saga, before the Z-Fighters thought that Android 17 and Piccolo were getting ready to throw down for a rematch, but they shake hands and Piccolo says that he's glad to have him on the team and for the good cause. Yeah, that was a nice moment. So let's ruin that by going back to focusing on Frieza. So Goku finally meets up with Fortune Teller Bob and Frieza, and Frieza walks up to him casually and sucker punches him in the gut. Classy. Fortunately, Goku returns the favor by sucker punching Frieza in the gut. I always said that Frieza needed to watch his stomach. That always seems to be a blind spot for him. And Goku prepares to enter transmission them to the meeting spot. But they are met by I'm guessing like a few hundred or at least 1,000 assassins here to kill Frieza, and or possibly Goku as well. But Frieza is not having any of this and wants to wipe them out. And surprisingly, Goku says that they don't have time for this. Wow. Never thought I'd see the day where Goku thought something else was more important than a fight. But Frieza says that his body has gotten rusty in hell again and he wants to warm up. Even inviting Goku to help him fight these assassins off. And he turns into his golden form, which, yeah, as I've said numerous times, I don't like Frieza as my most hated character, but the animation for his transformation was rather impressive. It was almost like an angelic tone to it. And I think it's even better than the transformation in the Resurrection of F movie. So it's kind of ironic that Supers is having a better animation than a movie that has a bigger budget. You tell me how that works. And then Frieza goes into his golden form and prepares to kill the assassins, not realizing that him going into a golden form is going to significantly cut his time down in the mortal realm, and he'll be back in hell a lot sooner. But hey, I'm not complaining. The sooner he leaves, the better this arc will get. Oh no, this was a nice episode. We had some touching moments, and a lot of things that are being set up finally started paying off. And despite my negative feelings toward Frieza, I did enjoy the character dynamic between him and Goku, even when they started punching each other and they started being coy, almost like a buddy cop sort of thing. So, all in all, this was a pretty enjoyable episode, and episode 95 should be somewhat interesting as we're seeing Goku and Frieza team up against assassins and see where that goes. So, that's my review.